a small restaurant serving Malaysian food in Nagoya is determined to make waves in Japan. Bunga Raya wants to be the first halal eatery in the land of the rising sun and also plans to introduce a unique dish that will cut across international boundaries.
We are planning to create something special, maybe a special menu.
Vivek Ganandan, Bunga Raya's Malaysian chef, is an affable individual who has made Japan his home.
He's a very nice guy, so many customers like him.
Delighting the Japanese palate is not easy, but Bunga Raya and Vivek are ready for the challenge.
すごい努力をしてる子なんで、きっといいシェフになると信じてます。
I cannot speak, I cannot write, I cannot read Japanese. To make a living in Japan, you must have a real good skill.
I am not confident whether the customer accept our taste, new taste.
本当に、努力今まで通り頑張ってやってほしいと思います。
I feel very, very nervous whether the customer is going to accept the food or whether the customer is going to reject the food and what is the comments they are going to give.
A small restaurant serving Malaysian food in Nagoya is determined to make waves in Japan. Bunga Raya wants to be the first halal eatery in the land of the rising sun and also plans to introduce a unique dish that will cut across international boundaries.
We are planning to create something special, maybe a special menu.
Vivek Ganandan, Bunga Raya's Malaysian chef, is an affable individual who has made Japan his home.
He's a very nice guy, so many customers like him.
Delighting the Japanese palate is not easy, but Bunga Raya and Vivek are ready for the challenge.
すごい努力をしてる子なんで、きっといいシェフになると信じてます。
Dawn in Nagoya. Japan's fourth largest city wakes up to another busy weekday. Like other cities in Nihon, Nagoya is proud of its wide roads, clean streets, buzzing commercial centers, and trains like the famous Shinkansen, the Japanese bullet train. Nagoya is also home to Toyota, one of the world's largest car manufacturers.
The first experience when I'm in Japan, that is in year 2000, I can see a lot of places very clean and the people are so patient and the people are so nice to the foreigners and especially the toilets are so clean.
Japan is also renowned for its anime and its cuisine. In fact, most Japanese cities have their own traditional dishes, and Nagoya is no different, with 3 special favorites. Tenmusu, which are rice balls filled with tempura shrimp. Tebasaki, sweet fried chicken wings topped with sesame seeds. And hitsumabushi, rice topped with thinly sliced kabayaki-styled eel. Nagoya is also famous for its international restaurants. One such place is Bunga Raya. Located in Osu district, a busy shopping area in Nagoya, Bunga Raya specializes in popular Malaysian dishes.
Bunga Raya means hibiscus. Hibiscus is Malaysian national flower, and also I like this flower.
Bunga Raya is on the ground floor of a building that houses and offers intrinsically Asian products like traditional Tai Chi and yoga classes, pottery making, dancing, and even the teaching of some Asian languages. Kasugai Katsunori is the owner of Bunga Raya. He's had a long romantic interest in Malaysia.
The year 1986, I graduated from the university and then I entered a pharmaceutical company. Then this company give me the opportunity to go to Malaysia for 2 weeks. That was my first time to travel in Malaysia. It was very impressive for me. For example, food, the culture, language, and so on.
Kasugai was particularly taken up by the rich diversity of Malaysian food.
I don't take meat. If I stay in Japan, sometimes it's difficult to find a vegetarian restaurant, but in Malaysia it was very easy. Malaysia have so many cultures. The Muslim cannot take pork, and then some Indian people cannot take beef. So if I say to the people, I cannot take meat, then they can serve the vegetarian food.
Having started Bunga Raya, all Kasugai needed was a good chef. Enter Vive.
おはようございます。今日も指導頑張ってね。はい、ありがとうございます。頑張ってください。Negara Jepun adalah satu negara yang saya ingin nak berlancung masa dalam peringkat sekolah lagi, sebab saya berfikir Jepun adalah satu negara yang berteknologi tinggi.
Vive Ganathan, who hails from the island state of Penang in Malaysia, was running a fitness gym in his hometown when he received a call that was to change his life.
Pertama kali saya datang ke Jepun adalah pada tahun 2000, semasa saya dapat satu peluang dengan Tourism Malaysia, dan mereka menjemput saya datang ke Jepun untuk membuat satu promosi makanan-makanan Malaysia di Awajishima di Jepun.
As if dictated by destiny, it was at these Tourism Malaysia exhibitions in Japan that Vive met the people who would help him chart his future.
Vive was in Flower Expo, and I'm very interested in foreign country and foreigner. So I met him, and he's handsome, and I called him. I couldn't speak English that time, so I say, すいません, hello, camera. Then he said, okay.
娘はちっちゃい時から外人さんが大好きなんですよ。私はもうちっちゃい時から外人と結婚するって。だからそれぐらい外人さんが大好きな子で、でもまさかと思ってましたけどね。びっくりしました。
About a year later, Vive and Minako began thinking about marriage.
That time my parents say everything is okay. Then on the 2001 February, I have a chance to come to Japan to make a proposal to my wife family. So on the year 2001 June, finally we got married.
The enterprising young man then started his own restaurant in Japan and continued to participate in Malaysian food promotions, which is where he met Kasugai of Bunga Raya.
When I joined the exhibition in Osaka, he was work at the chef at the Malaysian booth. He was so powerful, and he cooked the roti canai. It was so wonderful.
When I was doing my restaurant, Mr. Kasugai, he likes to come and support my restaurant all the time.
He was so friendly, and then he was so nice guy. So I took interest in him also.
He gave me a lot of ideas on business. Then he persuaded me to do business together with him.
Less than 2 years later, these two friends of entirely different nationalities and cultural backgrounds would come together to create a new dining experience in Nagoya. But the journey ahead was not going to be easy. In the heart of a shopping district in the Japanese city of Nagoya is a restaurant that serves popular Malaysian dishes. Bunga Raya, named after the Malaysian national flower, the hibiscus, is owned by Kasugai Katsunori, and its chef is Vive, a Malaysian. At Bunga Raya, there is always a demand for the Malaysian favorites such as fried rice, chicken curry, and spicy soup noodles, all prepared by Vive.
Saya rasa makanan kat sini sedap sebab walaupun dia dah diubah suais untuk orang Jepun, tapi saya rasa dia masih menepati ciri-ciri makanan Malaysia.
Makanan dia best, terutama sekali roti canai. Sebab selama ni memang saya tak jumpa roti canai kat mana-mana pun. So bila datang sini macam wow, roti canai.
家にいるときはすごいクリエイティブな焼きそばとかカレーとかすごく作ってくれるので。
But Vive's journey to becoming a chef was not an easy one, especially because cooking was not his ambition.
I cannot speak, I cannot write, I cannot read Japanese. To make a living in Japan, you must have a real good skill. So that's why I choose cooking as my career in Japan to make my living.
First, he couldn't cook. Then after he came to Japan, he started to cook, but he couldn't cook. He was making just only drinks. So I was very surprised that he can cook.
ビベさんのお母さんがすっごいお料理上手なんですね。本当に美味しいんですよ。マレーシアの料理をお母さんに教わっておいでって何回か帰るたびにね。それでマレーシア料理をしようよっていう話をしてたんですよ。
My mother taught me how to cook. So I feel very proud. So my mother said, okay, we wish you good luck. And my father also told me that Gambate kudasai, good luck for you.
It's not just luck, but also Vive's pleasant personality that draws people to him.
ビベさんはやっぱすごい明るくていつも元気です。Saya rasa dia seorang yang friendly, senang untuk ajak berbual, ajak berbincang. Lepas tu bila waktu kerja pun, dia memang tak akan marah kalau kita salah. Dia akan tegur in a nice way.
すごい綺麗好きですごい細かいので私はいつも怒られ